My name is Michael Bugbite, and this is the premiere episode of Truth Bomb Now, your number one news source that doesn't listen to the mainstream BS and really gets the core and the truth of what's happening. Last week, the city was shaken to its core when local hero Boris Bunglehole was accused of murder. The accuser, Clay Johnson Diaz, claims that Boris Bunglehole and the Evergreen PD are responsible for the death of their son Cordell Walker. I grabbed my camera team and took to the streets to get the pulse of the city. What follows are the real, no BS opinions of people like you and me on the streets of Evergreen.
Depending on how
2
you
to
feel.
5 sons. Now that's a lot of sons. Do you believe a local hero would harm a son?
I don't think I've ever seen the police department do anything good,
Well,
except for that
as an
one
expert on
time.
sons, do you think he would harm one?
Maybe not if he's off duty.
That's some damning evidence then.
On
The
duty,
voice of the
maybe he
people.
did. To be honest,
Cut that.
I think on duty I would not let him near my sons, but off duty, sure.
Cut that from the just.
Well, no, I don't know nothing about no Boris, but I know a fucking Timothy, and that motherfucker's an asshole. First off, the motherfucker's got an ego on him like no other. I was being taken hostage at a liquor store, and he walked in, looked at me, and said, "Just fucking kill her," and walked right back out and left me.
That sounds bad.
I can't have children. I'm too much radiation in my body.
That's a real bummer. Do you know of this Boris Bunglehole?
He's a great commissioner. I haven't had any problems with him. You know, he's fair. He's just. I don't see a lot of him. You know, because he's always doing paperwork. But I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything laying behind the wall. I don't think there's anything too crazy happening. It was a self-inflicted one. I don't believe Boris shot anyone.
Are we talking cis?
Anyone who would consider themselves a son.
Oh, okay. Well, I have. Okay, let me put my hand up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? I think that's
5
right.
sons. So would you call yourself an expert on sons?
I neglect. Yeah.
Do you believe he has the darkness within truly to kill a son?
Which one?
Just a son.
Yeah. No.
I saw the news. I saw that post. I saw this long ass text that was on Birdie. My heart was shattered. How can a person with that position do something so drastic to a family? How can you kill someone's son? That is insane to me. This man belongs in jail for a lifetime.
Oh, well.
Death to him.
Okay, well, that's. Let
me rephrase it again.
Okay.
To the people that did this to Boris Bunglehole, who did this to this poor man who just wants to work his job on a daily basis. How could you do something like that? Whoever put this rumor out there, you belong in jail forever, and death to you.
Boris Bunglehole is a really good guy.
And
I don't believe that he would murder anyone.
Wow, that's
just a really, really good guy.
A
little guy, even.
A little guy, you would say.
A little guy, yeah.
A little guy with a heart so big that he would not harm even a fly.
Yeah, a heart so big it barely fits inside him. Just a little guy.
It was shortly after that interview that I was contacted by a local medium. Someone who claims to have the ability to speak to the dead. As a skeptic, I was inclined not to believe this person, but as I remember that the government tends to lie to us about most things, I realized maybe they've even lied about death itself. For this next interview, remember, could it be that the government has lied to us, and the supernatural could just simply be the natural?
Hello, my name is Maxwell Kelly, and I've been a psychic for about 5 years now of my life. Yeah.
That's fantastic. And so we are here to sort of conjure the spirit of the deceased, recently deceased Cordell Walker, whose death has some say falsely been accused of being of Boris Bunglehole. Could you please summon the spirit of the deceased?
Oh, Walker, if you could hear me, please use my body as a vessel to speak your mind. He said it's cold, it's dark, it's lonely.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Oh,
I don't care.
He said it wasn't Boris or any of them. He said it was the deep state, the deepest.
Yeah, the deepest state.
He said it was the deep states that murdered him.
The deepest state.
He said it was the deepest state that murdered him.
Whoa!
Cold blood.
In cold blood. Is he saying that it was in order to frame Boris Bunglehole?
Yes, indeed.
That's groundbreaking news. That's terrible. The world needs to know. The world needs to hear this truth bomb go across the world. And that's all for today. And remember, the mainstream media is afraid of the truth because it is a bomb. It kills them. Michael Bugbite out.